Ways to rebuild your lost confidence. For many years, we've helped people get their ex back. I've worked with clients from all over the world. And so many times, people have told me, Coach Adrian, now that I'm back with my ex, how do we keep working together? And that might make you smile if you haven't gotten back with your ex yet, but hopefully one day you will. And you'll perhaps miss these videos. And I'm telling you all of this because I want to give you some background on why we decided to create a new project called Happily Committed. And Happily Committed basically was our way of providing you with a platform for you to continue to have us in your corner. And we wanted to work with couples not just at the time of the breakup, but also to help you prevent breakups from happening and also consolidating your relationship once you get back together. That's why my partners, Alex, Natalie, and myself, have launched the Happily Committed project. We've created a YouTube channel, Happily Committed, that you can check out, and we have a website dedicated for couples to help you make your relationship great. And I urge you to check it out. And in this video, I wanted to talk about ways to overcome insecurity. Quite frankly, insecurity has derailed so many relationships because it's very, very easy to start feeling insecure once your partner turns their back on you, once the dynamic changes. So what can you do? Whether you're going through a breakup at the moment, or even if you're still together and you want to be happily committed, what are the ways to overcome insecurity? Number one, it's very important for you to figure out what makes you insecure. It may sound simple and straightforward, but so many people never take the time to identify the root cause of their insecurity. And if you don't know what is causing you all that trouble, if you don't know why you're insecure, the odds are that you're not going to be able to correct it in time to really flourish in your relationship. So ask yourself that question. Really meditate on what makes you insecure. Number two, come up with a plan. Come up with specific actions that you can do in your day-to-day to tackle the root cause of that insecurity. It's important to have a plan in order to get to where you want to go. Again, this might sound basic, but the overwhelming majority of people that reach out to me, or the overwhelming majority of people in general, don't have a plan when it comes to love and relationships. Most people just assume that your love life will take care of itself, that you'll just intuitively know what to do when problems arise. And nothing could be further from the truth. The reality is that everyone on this planet has some sort of relationship challenges. It is through adversity and crises that we grow. And so those challenges aren't always a bad thing as long as you're able to identify the cause of those challenges that may lead to insecurity, and as long as you have a plan to get to where you want to be. Number three, make sure that you are constantly thinking mindset. You need to work on your mindset in order to feel more confident and more secure. Insecurity, at the end of the day, is because you have a negative image of yourself. You need a little bit more self-love. And the mindset that you're in will basically dictate your reality. And so I challenge you to focus on attacking each day with a positive attitude and forcing yourself to see the positive in things and in what you bring to the table instead of dwelling on your shortcomings or perhaps what you don't yet possess. It can be contagious, so surround yourself with positive people. Don't surround yourself with people that will always bring you down. But the key is to make sure that you're thinking mindset and that you're working on developing the right mindset. Perhaps you need to read books, perhaps you need to surround yourself with the right people, or perhaps you need to do positive exercises each day to reinforce this notion of positivity and to basically make sure that you are equipped to deal with the challenges that you face. Simply ask yourself, who do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? And what do you do to get there? What needs to be done to achieve the goals that you've set and for you to be the person that you want to be? That will help you get into the right mindset. Furthermore, I want you to think bigger than yourself. Don't think in terms of your shortcomings and your insecurity. Ask yourself how you can make the world a better place. The truth is that when you are serving others, when you are fighting for a cause that is greater than your own personal gain, you gain confidence. You gain confidence because there's a law. And that law is that the more you give, the more you receive. It's not cliche, it's not corny, it's true. I see it each and every day. And so I urge you to focus on giving more of your time, of your energy, of your love, in order to receive more abundantly in terms of confidence and well-being. Make sure that you volunteer your time, homeless shelter, or with kids, or with animals, or with older people, the elderly. Whatever moves your spirit, but make sure that you are in a mindset where you are thinking greater than yourself, because that's the only way, truly, to have sustained level of confidence and well-being. Lastly, it's all about the ego. Insecurities, fears are rooted in your ego. And it's an important realization for you to and it is an important realization for you to have. Because if you understand that it's the ego, you are your own worst enemy, then you can start to silence that ego, or at least to not let that ego trigger negative actions, negative thoughts, and a negative mindset. Your ego is the enemy, and really truly doing a groundwork from figuring out what causes that insecurity to having a plan, to take an action, bring yourself to account, and thinking greater than yourself. That is a willing formula. That is how I've helped people and couples overcome insecurities sustainably in order to create the relationship that they want. If you are battling with yourself like all of us are, share what are those insecurities and what are you doing to combat them? How are you trying to become better each and every day? It's important for people to share openly, to be vulnerable, in order to encourage others to be vulnerable as well. If you want to take it a step further, my amazing partner, Coach Natalie, has created a toolkit on insecurity to help you take control of that process. And I'm sure that you'll be able to find the link below. Don't forget to subscribe to Happily Committed to support this new project of ours, because after you get your ex back, you're going to want to stay together, and we'll be there in your corner to ensure that you get there. Keep fighting the good fight, my friends, and create the relationship you want.